Hello.
Good morning, friends. My name is Sourav Naik. I am from Odisha. I have completed my B.Tech in Civil Engineering from Government College of Engineering, Kedujar, which is also located in Odisha. Now I am continuing my practical training at Civil Guruji, and we have studied about surveying. So today we will discuss about surveying. Surveying is the art of determining position of a point on, above, or below the earth's surface. So, in surveying, there are two principles for performing surveying, and those are, the first principle is first principle is working from whole to part, and the second principle is locating a point on the ground by measurement from at least two point of references. So, we know that we have to take a reference in surveying in whatever we do for calculating RL and everything. We have to take a reference point. So, as a reference in India, what was done is readings were taken in the sea. In the sea, the readings were taken of the mean high tide and the mean low tide for 19 years altogether by our civil engineers, and a level was decided which would be taken as reference, which we call as mean sea level or MSL. So, what we how we use MSL is the height of any elevation or any point on any ground, we will measure from MSL. For example, if we see the RL of Mumbai, okay, so the RL of Mumbai, which is RL is reduced level. Reduced level is elevation from MSL. Elevation from MSL means height of the ground level from the mean sea level, which is 14 meter for Mumbai. And now we are in Saket Center. For Saket Center, the RL is 231 meter. So, digging next into the surveying part, we have methods of level transferring. So, in surveying, there are two methods we use, which are HI method and rise fall method. So, in HI method, which is height of instrument method, first method is the HI method, and the second one is rise and fall method. In HI method, the height of instrument is calculated and the RL is determined. So, how will we do it? If this is a surface, let's suppose this is a ground I want to do surveying, and here I put my instrument. This is the instrument. Let's suppose this is the instrument, and I know the elevation of this point. Let's suppose I know the elevation of this point. Taking it as 100 from MSL. Letting this is MSL. This is mean sea level. This height is suppose 100 meter. So what I will do is take this point as my benchmark. This point as my benchmark. Now I will put my staff, which is leveling staff, in on the benchmark point and see the reading, which will tell me the elevation of the benchmark point, or which will tell me the height of instrument. So first we take the reading, then we consider this point, the first point as backside, which is BS, and the next point after backside, if the next point after backside is the last point, then we call it as FS. If it is the last point of the survey before changing the station, or if station is not changed and this is the last point, then we will call this as FS. So first, what we will do is take the benchmark as BS, and we will calculate the FS also. We will take the reading of FS. Now, what we will do is we will calculate the height of instrument. The height of the instrument means how much height this instrument eyepiece is from the ground level, which we will do by adding the benchmark, the benchmark value which is 100 meter, and let's suppose the backside comes as something like 1.5 meter or something, then benchmark plus we will do the backside, which will give us the height of instrument. Okay. Now for finding out the RL of this point, what we will do is, we have got the height of instrument. Now what we will do is HI, height of instrument, minus the foresight, which is in this case, let's suppose 2 meter. So we will get the RL of this point. Suppose this point is B, so this is RL of point B. Now in this case, if we calculate the RL, now the benchmark is 100 and the BS comes out as 1.5 meter. Now calculating that, 100 plus 1.5 gives us 101.5 meter. So the RL of this point we found out. The height of instrument at this point is 101.5 meter. Now RL of point B we will find out by subtracting Fs from the height of instrument we found. So it will be 101.5 minus 2 meter, which will be 99.5 meter. So we now understood how to use HI method. Now we will see a types of leveling. We will discuss about types of leveling now, which is done by HI method itself, which we call as fly leveling. Okay. Basically there are two types of leveling. The first one is fly leveling, and the second one is what we call as differential leveling. We will now discuss about fly leveling. Basically, what is fly leveling? If we are surveying in a very undulated ground, suppose a valley area or something, then what we have to do is we have to change the station after every intermediate point. By that I mean, let's suppose this is the undulated ground. We are trying to perform our survey on, and we have stationed our auto level at this point, and we know this as the benchmark. This is our benchmark. Let this also as 100 meter. Okay. Now, if we take our staff here, then we can see the reading here. We can see from the eyepiece the reading here. But what if we have to take the elevation of this point, or calculate the RL of this point, then we cannot see the reading at this point. So what we have to do is, we have to take another point here and calculate this RL. Then we have to take the station at the next elevation point, and then, so after this has become our backside, and for the station 1, let's suppose this is station 1, this is the foresight. Okay, now we have changed the station, so this is station 2, and now what we will do is, after changing to station 2 from station 1, what we will do is, take the staff will not move, and this foresight will become our next backside for station 2. Okay, now at this staff we will take the backside. Again we will do the foresight here, which will be foresight for station 2. Okay, this will be the foresight for station 2. Then we have to, suppose we want to take the measurement at this level. Okay, and we have kept our instrument here on the ground, change the station, so this is station 3, and now this point will become the backside for station 3, and this will be the foreside for station 3. Likewise, we will do the leveling and find out the points. Now, let's see how do we calculate. Okay, look. No, first let's see. We have talked about fly leveling. Now let's discuss about differential leveling. Now in differential leveling, basically in differential leveling, measurement of many points are taken. The RLs of many points are found out by without changing the station. So here, let's suppose this is the instrument station, okay, and we have to take measurements through all of this, through for different points. Suppose this is the point, 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 and this is the point. Now the station will not change at all. Station will not change at all. We will take measurements from this point only. This point only. This point only. In this case, this is the station. And let's suppose we start from this point. If we started from this point, this will be our back side. The first point is always taken as the back side. Now the other stations, will these be four sides? No. Because as we have talked in fly leveling, if the reading after the back side is the last reading, then it is called as foreside. Or you can say the last reading is always called as foreside if instrumentation is not changed. Okay, then here not changed, the instrumentation is not changed, then this will not be foreside, it will be called as intermediate side. This is also intermediate side, this is also intermediate side, this is also IS, but this is the last reading. Now what will it be? This will be called as the foreside. Okay, this will be called as foreside. So now we talked in fly leveling, we have seen in fly leveling that there were no IS. What we were writing or what we were getting were only by BS and FS. BS and FS. Why? Because the station is not changed here. So in fly leveling only backside and foreside. Okay. But in differential leveling, the readings will be BS, IS and FS, which is backside, intermediate side and foreside. Now let's talk about the calculation now. Okay, the calculation of fly leveling. So for the calculation of fly leveling, we have to first make a table for it. Okay, fly leveling. Okay, so
कोई दिक्कत नहीं, दूसरा देखो
और रेड है
दूसरा चला लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
So let this as serial number. So this is next column will be station. This will be our back side. Here we will take our foreside. Here will be our RL, and here will be the marks. Now, taking an example from the survey which we have done, the values are. So first write down the stations. Let's first write down the stations here. Supposing we are taking 6 stations. or the readings were about for 6 stations. So the serial number is 6. Stations will be what? Station A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay. Now, the first reading of backside, which we told, the backside first reading was 1.43, and the height of instrument is this. Height of instrument, and new model. Now, the first reading for back side is 1.43. Okay, 1.43, and the foresight of this point after changing the station came out to be before changing the station came out to be 1.425. Likewise, here also. Let's make the second first. The next reading is 1.34. This is 1.145, 1.175, 0.90, 0. These were the readings. Now we know the benchmark is at first point is 100. We have taken it is 100, so we will write in the RL section directly RL. Then the height of instrument. The height of instrument at this station is RL plus BS. This RL plus BS, which comes out to be 101.43 meter. This is all in meter. And likewise, the next point we will calculate. How we will calculate? We will for foresight. This is the foresight. So what we will do is HI plus BS. HI plus BS for here. The RL will be calculated here. This point we know. For section A, we know the RL, we know the height of instrument. Now at this point, the height of instrument will be 101.345. Okay, likewise 101.375. 101.495. This is 1. Okay, we have the HI now. Now we will calculate RL. For calculating the RL, okay, what we will do?
तो अभी थोड़ा तेज बोलना है, थोड़ा तेज बोलना, लाउड। फॉर्मूला लिख दो ना ऊपर।
So for calculating the RL, the formula will be HI height of instrument minus foresight, which will be our new RL, found RL. Okay. So here HI minus FS comes out to be 100,005. Then the RL after this we will calculate like this only by subtracting the FS from HI, which will be 100.200, 100.100.395, 100.535, 99.830 and 99.875. Okay, we have found out all the RLs. Now what we have to do is we have to check for error. For doing that,
हाँ मैं ट्रस्ट
for doing that, what we have to do is we have to check the formula for checking if the values are correct or not, because there will be error. However, what we do, there will be some error. So what we do is sum. Here we saw the backside column. We will sum the whole backside column here. Okay. The formula is summation of backside minus summation of foresight should be equal to last RL minus first RL. Okay, this will be the formula. So in this case, what we saw in the table, in this case, the error was both of these values were 0.
दूसरा
कोई भी मान करनी चाहिए
खत्म का नहीं
ये
होगा,
राइट चल रहा है
यार कर लो।
minus 0.125, and here also last RL minus first RL comes out to be minus 0.125. Now this value has to be distributed in the RL values, which will give us a corrected RL value. So there were 6 stations. Now we will divide 0.125 into 6 stations. This will be 0.125 divided by 6. Okay, which will be, so how much we have to distribute per station is 0.0208.
सौ जी ये ले लो,
Okay,
ये चल रहा है।
this is how we will get the corrected RL. Now let's see the corrected RL table. Now we have to add a column there. I have to explain, so it will make the column right away. So after doing this, it is minus. Okay, this value comes to be minus. So if the value is negative, if the correction value is negative, then we have to add the per distribution station value. This is the distribution per station. Okay, if we get the value in negative, we have to take the value as positive. Means we have to add to the found RL, we have to add this value. So that will come as for station 1, the corrected RL will be 100.025, which was 100.005. Okay, the corrected value comes out to be, after adding the required distribution per station value, we get 100.025. Likewise for station 2, we get 100.24. For station 3, it comes as 100.457. For station 5, for station 4, it comes as 100.618. Now for station 5, it comes as 100.934, and this is 99. For station 5, the value is 99.934, and for the sixth station, the value comes out to be 100. Okay, it's 100. This is how we calculate the RL by performing fly leveling. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.